This is Des. Welcome to my podcast, According to Des, where I interview people with passions, hobbies, or side hustles trying to live their best lives by following their dreams and pursuing their goals. Get ready to be inspired. Hey everyone, this is Des from According to Des. Thank you for joining me and listening in. I want to talk to you today about kind of a step I am taking, an experiment really, toward a dream that I've had for the last few years. The last few years, I thought it would be really, really cool to kind of work on the go, work on the road. My ultimate dream would be to actually get paid to travel. I really want to get sponsorships and write travel guides and travel books and have hotels or resorts or whatever pay me to stay there and review them and write about my experience, different tours, things like that. But that's really, really a tough industry to break into, and I haven't had much luck with it at all. As much as I travel since basically 2014, I've been traveling multiple times a year. It's really, really tough to get into. So the last few years, I was thinking that it might actually be cool because I do love my career. I do love my full-time job. I'm not one of those people that wants to quit their job to kind of do my side thing. I'm very dedicated to my profession and I would like to stay in my field. So I was thinking over the last few years that it might actually be cool to work while I'm traveling on the go. There's a few Facebook groups that are dedicated to therapists that travel and do all of their sessions online. So I thought that'd be really cool. There's like an RV group and there's one that they kind of like travel around the world and they do online sessions. So I never really thought that online sessions were for me. I really like the in-person, the face-to-face interaction. But since I've been working from home since March, it's really been kind of a nice experience. I feel like my mental health has never been better. I know a lot of people are having a hard time and losing their jobs and struggling with money and their mental health and not seeing people and just really having a tough time. But I feel like my mental health has never been better. I do have a hard time being home all the time because I am an extrovert. I do love going out all the time and seeing friends. But I've been hiking a lot. I've been going out to different places with my boyfriend, like parks, national parks, things like that. That's been fine. And I just feel like, I have an hour commute to and from work each day. It's 2 hours in the car, stuck in traffic, and I have a very, very stressful job, even though I love it. I come home from work and I just lay on the couch and I'm exhausted from the day, just mentally and physically drained. And I don't have any time or energy to put into my projects like my blog or this podcast or my screenplays or my Facebook group, anything like that. I just have a really hard time keeping up. And I feel like now that I'm working from home, I have this really nice work home balance. And I've always tried to keep those boundaries really strong. And I feel like I've been really successful with that. But I haven't nailed down how to not feel drained from my job. That's something that I still struggle with. I come home and I'm just totally pooped. And I'm somebody that doesn't really like to come home and just sit on the couch the rest of the night. I really like going out to dinner with friends and going to an event or a play or what have you. Pre-COVID, obviously. But still, even now, I like to go to a lake or something after work to walk around with Mark, get dessert or dinner or something. I like to do something. So now I feel like I have time and energy because I'm really efficient at doing my notes and everything. I have my sessions with my kids. I help them with their schoolwork. And then during the day, while I'm on lunch break or in between seeing the kids or whatever, I'm able to do laundry and different chores, doing the dishes, running the vacuum, and just things like that, spending more time with my cats. I could read an article or browse on social media, keep up with my Facebook group. I feel like I've just been more on top of things in my life lately. So I've really been thinking about doing online sessions in the future while traveling. We just got word that we are going back in person in 3 weeks. So I have 3 weeks left at home to kind of keep this work-life home balance going. So I thought it would be a really, really good opportunity to try and travel while I'm working from home because Mark already works from home. I'm only working from home for 3 more weeks. So we are taking this opportunity to go somewhere. It was really hard to pick somewhere to go. I looked at a lot of different parks, national parks,
state parks. It was really difficult because of the wildfires, and then some things are closed. And one park I wanted to go to, they're only doing like shuttle services at certain times. It was a little difficult to find a place, but we are heading to Grand Teton, and we are going to do Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Park the next week and a half. That is going to be definitely a big experiment because we're staying right outside of Grand Teton, so like 45 minutes outside of Grand Teton. So we're going to do that during the week while we have work. And then on the weekends, we're actually 3 hours away from Yellowstone. So we're going to explore Yellowstone the 2 weekends that we are away. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I had to make sure to find an Airbnb with really, really good Wi-Fi. I emailed them, I looked at reviews, everything. Their Wi-Fi seems to be good. But we are going to be in Teton Village, so there's a lot of cafes and restaurants and stuff. So worst case, if our hostel doesn't have good Wi-Fi, we'll be able to hop over to a cafe or something that has good Wi-Fi. Also, we are bringing Lily, as most of you know, if you've listened to past episodes, we have been just really on edge and nervous about Lily because she's getting older and she's been having some health issues. So we are taking her with us. So we have to pack all of her stuff too, and her medicine and her crate and litter and food and all that stuff. We also had to look at pet-friendly hotels. We're staying in 2 different places, and it was very difficult. That's also why we're kind of staying outside of Grand Teton, like an hour away, because so many places don't allow pets. I put in the search bar, hostels, Airbnbs, whatever, and then as soon as I click that allows pets, the number goes significantly down. So we're staying somewhere called The Hostel in Jackson Hole, and it looks really nice. We have a king-size room and private bathroom, so it'll just be me, Mark, and Lily, so that'll be really nice. And we're going to work during the day, and then the second we're done with work, we're going to head out and explore Grand Teton and see how this experiment goes. I'm a little nervous about it, but I am also very excited, and it will be an adventure, and I'll get out of the house a little bit and see somewhere new, so that is really exciting. I'm going to try really hard to keep updated with it and to post about it, pictures, and keep up with my blog because I have been neglecting my travel blog, which I'm not happy about. So I'm going to try to get back on track with that and hopefully write about my trip in there so you could keep up with that, hopefully. Definitely follow me on Instagram because I will be posting pictures and stories and videos and everything of my trip. So that is Desiree, DESIREE .Argentina, ARGENTINA. So that is on Instagram. And you can follow me on TikTok at According to Des, and definitely join my Facebook group because it's a really fun community. I post what I'm up to. All the members post what they're up to. It's really, really cool. You could share anything that you're up to, projects, goals, quotes, inspirational stories, anything you want in there. So that's facebook.com/groups/According to Des. So I hope to see you in there. And keep up with my travels. It'll be really fun, and I'm nervous about it, but I'm excited, and I just wanted to take this opportunity while I only have 3 weeks left to work from home. I really wanted to take the opportunity to kind of take a little step forward and take a little leap into my goals for the future to see how it goes, and hopefully it works out. Also, something we want to do is I do work in a middle school and high school, so I have off of work for the summers, and Mark works from home. So we've been toying with the idea, if this goes well, that we are going to try to live somewhere else for the summer, whether it be a different country like Japan or something, or somewhere in Asia or Europe, or even just like California, maybe a different state, like at a place on the beach, something like that. That would be really cool to do for like a month or 2 months during the summer. So we are going to see how this goes to see how we could take this to the next step and kind of work from a different area, different city or country or whatever. Hopefully this goes well and we can pursue other types of adventure like this. So thanks for listening, and I hope to connect to you on social media. And don't forget to hit subscribe and share your journey, your dreams, any dreams that you are taking steps towards. Let me know. I would love to hear about it.